How do you create a mechanical device that tells you to do something, then tells you to do it correctly before something catastrophic happens? Find out in this episode. In this issue of Spacecraft Guide, we are going to look at another switch for the sequence system, and that's going to be right over here. And it may look like a smaller switch, but it's still very important. It's the battery power Telelight. And when you click on it, it takes you to the battery power Telelight. And this again from the sequencing system. What it does is it cues the pilot to place the main battery switch to on and the fuel cell switch or adaptable batteries switch to off. Now, what we're doing here is we're getting ready for our sequencing for Retrofire to make the ship ready to go into to deorbit and go back to Earth. So if we look at general, what we're going to find in the systems description and a little document down here called the sequential system simplified block diagram, that we're right in this area here. We're trying to go from orbit to Retrofire, but we haven't really separated anything yet. So we're right in here. So we've gone from orbit to prepare to retrograde. And here is Retrofire, where time is the time retro, which is right in here. So if we look down and the group here, we're going to blow this up a little bit so we can see it. We're actually right here. The main battery switch on and the battery power indicator turns green. So that light's going to turn green, meaning that the pilots have turned on turned on the main battery switches, and that's getting us all ready. So when we start separating and cutting things, and because the power source for electricity is back here. It's a hydrogen generator. Basically what it does is it turns hydrogen and oxygen into electricity, and that is going to be separated from here. So that is what's going on with this adapter. Now we're going to go back, and for our Patreon subscribers, we're going to go into the schematics of how this works. So if you're not a subscriber to my Patreon page, either paying or the free doesn't cost you anything, and you'll be able to see the schematics. So now would be a good time to join that if you'd like to, and see in the schematics. If you're a Patreon subscriber and you click on schematics,